signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is June 8th, 2022. It is 4:22 a.m. This is video number 3. This was the last prayer that I did on video 2. Let's go to my homepage. Let's refresh. $300.37. $302.37. Let's refresh. See if anything changed, because sometimes it goes up, it goes down. Okay, so it remained the same. All right, so let's go on Twitter. On this video, I will be focusing on the Cambridges. There's a possibility I might have 2 videos on that, because there's a lot of tweets, and then I have another video regarding the Sussexes, but is in a negative side, but I think I'm gonna throw it. If I do it today, it's gonna be on IPU Team Sussex. All right, so you guys need to subscribe to that channel as well. All right, so there's Chris Evan here. That's Twitter encyclopedia, that's what I call him. If Archie were on tape acting like Louis did in the video, there will be experts all over the British press talking about how awful Harry and Meghan are as parents. Instead, everything I've seen are pieces of defending Kate and or calling the behavior adorable. Okay, so I share with you when he first come across the Sussex squad. Okay, I shared that video, the tweet where when she was at, when Chris Evan was asking some question or was aware about the royal family and all of that, and then the squad were introducing him, okay, about the royal family and things that he needs to know. So he's aware of stuff. Okay, so now knowing what he already know, and then this is what he's saying here: the behavior of the children, they're calling it adorable. I try my best not to talk about it, and I try my best not to show the videos, and any videos that popped up into that I share with you, I block it. All right, you could see it from other squads channels if they did. I haven't watched other squad channel quite some time because I've been so busy with my channel. A lot of time I usually go and support them, but I try my best not to discuss it. But topics around the children like this one, this is where I bring, because if I'm watching the video and I see things that's going on, I'm gonna start thinking of certain things, and this is where my input comes in, and I didn't want that to happen, so I don't share it. All right, I didn't want to talk about the children because they are kids, but at the same time there are some discipline that they need. All right, it's a recipe for disaster. This is a sign for the parents to say something needs to be done. Okay, whether or not they do it, I don't know. Okay, there's this here, the comments. When the truth come out though, all right, let's see here. She retweeted her own tweet. They make things up so much. Or I have words because I've been observing some things. Maybe she developed an interest because the issue or close to home. Maybe the royal family wants to tell us something. If so, okay. Right, okay, there's that. I don't want to show the video. Some people actually think that's hilarious. Make me question their parenting. Yep. Okay, I'm not even laughing. Wish they could lend him to me one day. It takes just one look for me to make him stay still. And this is what I was saying in some comments under some of those videos. And I said they need someone, at least one person, all right, who's willing to do that. Okay, or maybe each of the fathers do that to each other's children, because it was all of them that were not behaving. I said maybe as an example. It doesn't have to be Mike Tendo. I use Mike Tendo as an example. Scare the Cambridge's kids just once, and every time they act up, you say you're gonna call Tendo for them. Or for Tendo's kids, because one of his children was biting and punching him, they need someone other than Mike Tendo, someone opposite, another cousin, okay, to scare his children just once, and every time they act up, and say you're gonna call that person. You don't have to be calling that person all the time, just enough to scare the kids. All right, they need to be afraid of something. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. I move it really quick. All right, we all had an incredible time, especially Louis. William and Kate. Okay. Oh, I see what she did here. She that person retweeted what the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge on their post. I don't follow them, so I don't know. So we all had an incredible time, especially Louis. There's the eye. William and Kate. Is that for real? Did they say that? I don't know. Okay, or calling it a normal behavior of a 4-year-old. Sure, kids misbehave, but this was going too far, and perfect mommy dearest had no control over the situation. What I see here in the video, if Kate just leave that child alone, okay, the kid doesn't want to hear you. The kid doesn't want to do certain things. What do? You just leave the kid alone. Let him be. He's not running around. He's not chasing anybody. He's just sitting there, I don't know, moving his arm. A kid is not going to sit still. That I know for a fact. Especially, how long was that thing? I didn't watch the thing. Only clips that I see that I'm commenting on. Alright? The kid is not going to sit still. You should have bring something, a coloring book or something, a video game, or if you have your phone, let him play with your phone or something. Alright? But the kid was sitting. That was the most important thing. He was sitting. So let him be. Just let the kid be. That's all. Alright, let's see here. All she was doing was trying to talk to him. He was like, no. Alright, like the father. I said out of the blue, but all of a sudden, after I hear myself saying it, I think of William when Princess Diana was calling him. Yeah, no.
Alright, Harry will have all the fun then. No, it's alright.
No.
Alright, let's see here. Or calling it's a normal behavior of a 4-year-old. Sure, kids misbehave, but this was going too far, and perfect mommy dearest had no control over the situation. And stop asking where Baldy was. She's sitting she's sitting there as his mom, and she'll be able to control her kid. COO 5 question. Okay, you're literally doing the same thing the app app mentioned. It is normal behavior for a 4-year-old. It's not okay, but it's developmental appropriate. Mommy dearest, are you kidding? Should she have backhanded him? I don't know, at some point maybe she need to do that so he could listen, and then next time scare him with it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not in public, but my goodness. Okay, everyone keeps saying he's only 4, yet nobody questioned why the hell his parent brought 4-year-old child to an event that is not for 4-year-old. That's another question. Nobody said they didn't care about the child's comfort and only brought him for PR. That's another thing. Alright, it's likely because all 3 kids are in direct line of succession. They're literally the future of the monarchy. Love it or hate it, kids in the position are stuck doing crap that no kids wants to sit through. The thing they should have done, the area where they're sitting, okay, I'm sure they could have created a secure area just for the kids. When they start acting up like that, go in that secure area, let them jump around, okay, off from the camera where the nanny will be sitting and watching them, and then when they're tired of jumping around, they could bring them back again. That's another thing they could have done. At least they were close by. They will even be dusting up on old laws that said the monarchy is the custodian of all minor children. Why you mentioned in this article, let's see here, why am I crying? I'm telling you, here's the freaking encyclopedia of the thing. Let's see what they wrote about him. If you haven't already figured it out, I'm referring very sarcastically to Prince Louis, typical kid antic at the Queen Platinum Jubilee pageant, and the people who are coming for his parents, more specifically Kate Middleton. Don't even get me started on how it always seems to be the mom at fault. Why am I crying? I don't know. He just said, why am I crying? And the thing is that when Archie was born, they didn't spare him a damn thing. They went at it. But here, they all come for their defense. This is karma being played out. If you don't act right, at some point, the kids are gonna show you. Okay, anyone calling it adorable or normal for 4-year-old behavior or forgetting that Louis' brother and sister never acted that way out in public with their mother. Also teaching teacher observation, Louis appeared to not like loud noises. I think so too, because on the balcony he was putting his hand over his ear. I saw that too, and reacted to the flyover. Yep, I saw that too. And I don't know, they're not taking notice, or they keep on. I don't want to say this because I'm not a professional in it. Perhaps, just maybe, I don't know, maybe there is a certain level of how do they call this this thing that kids, people in general, not just kids, how do they call it, autism into him. Perhaps, okay, maybe it's not full-blown autism, autistic kind of thing. Maybe there is a sign of it, so they better, the kid is showing you all the signs, so they better take notice and do the appropriate step before it get out of control. Because I've worked with an autistic child before, okay, so we work along with him, we know what he likes and all of this. Right now he's probably in his early 20s now. I haven't seen them a long time. These are the things I used to do as you know, to pay for my college education. All right, so they are showing you the sign. Is get the appropriate professional, okay, and to look into it so it doesn't carry out, it doesn't develop. So you see the sign, nip it in the bud and try to at least curb it, slow it down. It may not be completely gone, at least slow it down a little bit, or learn to manage it. There might be some issue here, okay. I'm not a professional, but there might be a small little sign of autistic behavior and that. So, you know, people who knows about this kind of thing, I don't know, okay. I don't want people to come out and start bashing me. This is why I was like, I don't want to talk about the kids. Too many things will be coming out. I'm not saying he is. Perhaps there is. If they have money, they could seek professionals. All right. Is there certain sign of this? He could be tested to see certain thing and nip it in the butt. Because when he goes to school, if this is the way he's behaving, they need to put him in a safe place where he doesn't hurt other children. All right. So let me leave that alone. This is why I didn't freaking want to talk about the kids. This is why. But I said it and I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I don't think it's in a negative way. All right, there's the next one. This video is all about the Cambridges. If you want to hear about it, just leave it alone, because this is why I grouped them together. All right, looks like the Cambs are out for damage control because everyone can see the Sussexes don't F with them. I'm going with Omid on this one. They weren't invited. Also, weren't they in Wales? There's the bone. The score. Will and Kate stay lying. All right, let's see, where did she get this from? Okay, Harry and Meghan did invite William, Kate and their children to Elizabeth's first birthday party at Frogmore Cottage as an olive branch, but the Cambridges didn't attend. Source tell the page. Source tell page 6. Nah, because I remember before the Jubilee, I was reading tweets that they were saying like he's not gonna go because he's gonna be at Wales and doing things, and I was like, thank God, we need that space. All right, so they're making up shit. Okay, for those wondering, I'm told there was no interaction between the Sussexes and the Cambridges, but that story is for another time. This is probably from the Omid article. I didn't read the Omid article, by the way. Okay, looks like the leaks is turned back on. I doubt this. Willie and Kate did too much damage to Sussexes, but surely because the royals are such a close family, as the tabloid kept saying, couldn't one of them who attend had taken the 3 Cambridge's kids? Right, no one invite those people. They keep making shit up. Henry said space and he meant it. He doesn't F with Kane and his future ex-wife. Oh my God, space. Okay, top space by Will, by Kate, where you space or where you spaced. Okay, there's that. Do you think we're dumb? I don't even need Omid on this one. Okay, Team Kensington Palace Nicole was on E-News trying to spend the same BS. Oh, really? I didn't see that. That's probably music. Let's see.
Brother Harry and his wife Meghan, who left early, getting back to the US right after celebrating daughter Lilibet's first birthday.
That's Harry arriving in Santa Barbara in the passenger seat with Meghan in the back. Gifts were offloaded from their private jet, including a swing set which may match the one previously gifted to Will and Kate's kids. The Queen met Lilibet. Her parents just released this candid portrait from her birthday, which was celebrated at Frogmore.
Okay, it is. I need to stop somewhere because this is coming from a TV thing. It's hard to hear. So Harry and Meghan had already left. They're trying to make a spin on this thing.
But why did Will, Kate, and their kids leave London on Lilibet's big day?
Okay, I didn't want to share this. Okay. Alright, since it's on this here, this is one of those images that I didn't want to share. There's one where this one, what's his name, George, okay, was looking so freaking miserable, and I was like, oh my God, he doesn't even want to be there.
While taking their children, Charlotte and George, on a previously scheduled visit to Wales.
A source tells ET.
Oh Lord,
Simply a coincidence.
I think it was around this event.
During rehearsals for a concert at Cardiff Castle, Charlotte tried her hand at conducting the band as they played We Don't Talk About Bruno. The siblings also made cupcakes for the Cardiff community, and little Louis stealing the show again with his faces during Sunday's finale parade.
Yeah, this thing was too long for the kids. They should have created a room specially for them to go hang around, because after a while they had enough. The Queen didn't even show up. Oh, I need to stop it. Okay, there's 3 comments under it. Oh my goodness, when did they give the swing set, for goodness sake? Do the press thing, they brought it back and forth. How desperate they are to connect with the Sussexes. Oh my God. If this is damage control, I don't know what wreck is. Cambridges sound petulant and mean, not going or sending their kids to their cousin's birthday party. A king is supposed to handle difficult relationship with grace and no Opal card, please. What the hell is Opal card? I don't understand. Okay, I can imagine how they think leaking stories like this make them look good. They may have invited the children, but they were needed in Wales. Okay, and took the children with them for PR. But anyway, they think telling the world that they didn't attend make them look good. LOL, as opposed to not being invited. Okay, I keep saying that BAFTA becomes less deserved by day, if that's even possible. Them olive trees are getting decimated for their branches. Them olive trees are getting decimated for their branches, and that's one family. This probably the 10th olive branch that never was. Okay, the entire world saw the amount of space Harry deliberately put between himself, Meghan, and the Cambridges. The Cambridges need to cut their losses because the longer they are in denial, the wider the space will get. I think the space between the Cambridges should be the discussion here. That's right. If this is future, it makes them look even worse than usual. I wonder how long it will be before they claim to have snubbed Harry and Meghan rather than the other way around. Who in this page 6, by the way, starting up with this nonsense? Then they start Netflix reality show rubbish too. Alright, let's move on. Oh my god, I'm only 2, but now I need to look at the time because at 5:30-ish I need to wake up the kids. Okay, a week ago the UK media told us that Space and Harry were having weekly video calls. Of course it was BS, as the news story about them being invited but not attending the party. They wish they were invited. The story they could have leaked to the tabloid. Harry and Meghan don't F around with snakes. Yep, I feel like I read this in a story before, in a tweets video before. Let's see here, they retweet that again. Looks like the Cambs are out of damage control. All right, so I just read that. Okay, so that was a retweet of that. Okay, no comment. Next tweet. The Cambridges had no interaction with the Sussexes. Someone need to be steely. All right, there's a link here. KP issues so many conflicts lies. Sussexes and Cambridges having weekly Zoom. Lily met with cousin via Zoom. Meghan and Kate BFF via Zoom. The only truth is no interaction. What the F is this? So that's a video. I don't know. Being steely toward a 1-year-old is incredibly effed up and sad. Alright, so egg and bones are still smarting from the old point of view. I know the truth hurt. I know all families have problems, but when I was growing up, the children were left out of this. Shame on egg and bones for not letting the cousins get together. If you believe this, I don't know. Let me just leave that alone. Okay, I think they took the 2 older kids to Wales was to avoid the birthday party. Hey, by all me, I prefer that because this kid, I don't think Meghan will be comfortable around him. I really don't think so, because he will be coming with his security and all of that. I don't know. I think Harry will say no security or don't come. He probably wanted to come with his entourage and Harry probably said no, and then he flew away. Whatever the truth may be, I'm just glad he wasn't there because this guy is dangerous. Alright, in my opinion, I also believe that a man who chooses to work with Daily Mail and Jason Kanoff to hurt his sister-in-law and cause her to have a miscarriage need to reevaluate this time in his life. Gail said one sentence, it didn't. Okay, is he doing a variety act, and why was he using the Queen's celebration to bump up his award? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Brace themselves for the possible release of a grandmother chilling with her grandbabies. We just watched Louis and that tender girl wild out, but the Sussex babies breathing in the Queen's presence is going to bring it all down. That's probably that. Yeah. Yep. And then you have the freaking horse-drawn couch with the Queen hologram. LOL. And they could have sent a nanny over with Louis, but they were probably worried that kid will wreck someone. That is true. You see, I did see that comment, what I just said on the previous tweets, where they need to pinpoint his issue, because once I think he's in school, who knows what issues they're going with. The school is dealing with him. Okay, hindsight, so glad he didn't hang with Archie. They be blaming him for Louis telling his mom to F off. Anyway, had more fun without them. They could have used the childcare. Okay, let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Again, these focus on the Cambridges. There's that. But they criticize Harry and Meghan for using a private jet. At least they are paying for it on their own and not using taxpayers' money. Big difference. Alright, so they're already going crazy with Harry using a private jet, and Harry had told them when it comes to his family, when he's traveling, it's gonna be private jet. He let us know. I don't know, when Harry speak, nobody listen. Well, the squad listen, but the derangers, they don't listen. Harry did tell them, and you could understand why he will use a private jet. And that's the video I'm gonna create for my other channel. Alright, because there's a lot of things on his children. All right, so there's that. This was just 3 months ago. Why do you not go after the white royals? The discrimination against the interracial royals is just so obvious. All right, fit for a king inside the plane the royal used as Kate Middleton and Prince William jet into Belize. Empty, empty, a huge jet. God, they all are baggage for you. And what was it when they were trying to pull up some stunt? There were at least 2 or 3 airplanes that was flying around for no reason because they wanted to prove something. I don't know. These people are crazy. Okay, is all the space for 2 people and their luggage. There's the looking eye, right? All of that gas for 2 people and probably 5 entourage. You know, the royal can do their own hair, nor dress themselves. My God, my God. Next tweet. Okay, the Cambridges had no interaction with the Sussexes. Okay, I have that again. All right, someone need to be silly. Okay, KP. Okay, I did that already, so it's probably a tweet within a tweet. All right, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's go to the next tweet. Or was that the same one I just did? Next tweet. Reminder that Kensington Royal routinely use helicopters to get from their home in London to their country home in Norfolk and back. Reminder that they also use private jet frequently. Reminder that Mr. Earthshot loves to preach about the environment. Alright, so these were some tweets that were coming out and I thought I'd share. Alright, if you want to point out environmental hypocrisy, do it for all, not just for the people you love to hate. Okay, double standard. Alright, so there's the squad, you know, tweeting that thing out. Let it be known. And this is why they cannot the royal rats cannot go with a story, because as soon as they put it out and the squad go after it and debunk it. Alright, so there's this here. My kids have the Spencer gene too. Because you know how the squad were talking about, go look at the either video 1 or video 2. I was talking about how Little Beth took after Harry and all of that. So we're talking about the squad, we're talking about the Spencer gene. Now they're inserting their own kids into that. Alright, so this is kind of funny. My kids have the Spencer genes too. Royal fans go wild over Prince George and Charles Spencer's connection. Alright, royal fans go wild. Okay, same thing. There's me responding here. Okay, I can't believe it. In my wildest dream, this is the discussion these people are having. This is what's important to them. A lot of energy wasting within the firm. So much of their time could have been put somewhere else. No wonder their charities are closing. Sad. Oh, somebody responded. They're also thirsty men. Pick me, pick me. That is true. Pick me, pick me. That is true. There's this here. I'm sorry, what now? Okay, the same Spencer gene that a few months ago they said was a paranoid. Again, what now? That's me responded. Let's go into that. Okay, that's why Princess Di took whatever was left from William. Now he looks like this Mr. Byrne. All of that, exactly. Let's go back to the main tweet. OMG, please tell me that's a lie. What the F? I have secondary embarrassment at this point. Okay, nah, surely they meant George has Spencer genes. There's this. When she put that out, I was like, oh my God, he does look like Kate's father. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Let's see. I need a magnifying lens to see what they're saying here, because George is a Windsor through and through. Alright, let's see here. George resemble King Edward. The eye. He got the eye. That's the eye, I think. King Edward the 8th, who abdicated his throne for one Wallace Simpson. They just don't want to admit that. That's that. There's this. Let's see. As always, they're desperately trying to take the shine off Little Bit Pig, circulating worldwide. It's not working. This is how the squad getting back at them. Yep, he really looks like him, but sorry, I don't find him cute. Okay, somebody said he looks like Louis Anderson. That is true, and I can't unseen that. That is true. Let's go into that. Louis Anderson. That's that actor. He was very what do you call this? Very famous in the 80s. Yeah, I don't know. Did he pass? Let's pick one that's a little bit much younger. Maybe that one. This one. Yeah, he does look like him. He does look like him. Yep. All right, let's go back. Yikes, there's this. They must have forgotten what Kitty dad looks like. Yeah. How old is George? Just now you see Spencer Jean. Oh my god, the squad. Oh my god, he's been there for how long, and then now all of a sudden you're seeing the Spencer Jean. Okay, I see more Windsor and Middleton than Spencer. I think so too. Okay, Meghan is the most intelligent royal, and her kids are the most handsome and beautiful of the royals. I'm okay with it as long as he is not looking like his dad. Okay, there's that, there's this, there's that. Okay, what a strange article. Second-hand embarrassment. That's the squad. All right, let's move on. This is just ridiculous. All right, so I continuing with another tweet that was supposed to be in another video, but let's make it one. Are people really saying Little Beth cannot be Meghan's because they are not the same skin tone? That's the thinking space. I have two mixed kids. My son is a shade of Archie. My daughter is a shade darker than Meghan, and I am the same skin tone as Doria, and their dad is white. Mixed kids come in all shades. That's for sure. This should have been with the other tweet. Maybe because of the skin tone, that's why I put it here. Okay, she is not Meghan's daughter because they are not the same skin tone. There's a laugh. I see that some people are mad, but all I am going to say is that Lily has a father too. Did they say that about Archie? I don't recall that they did. They are livid that Little Beth Diana exists, and so now they are pretending this cutie can be Meghan's as she is white. This is the thing. There's a comment that I said, God was like, Almighty, let me work my power. These people wants to be godlike. They were worrying about skin color. Look at both kids come out full-blown white. They're probably whiter than Harry. Okay, even two black parents have children with different shade. I'm dark and my immediate younger sister is light skinned. Okay, do you really think that such people are sensible or read to understand the world and what happened therein? Genetics and logic are lost alien to them, so don't even bother. That's very good. That's a very good point. My sister and I are fully black, no mixed grandparents, and one of my sisters is Meghan's color and another is dark brown. That's how it is in black families. We come in range of colors even if we're not mixed. You just never know. Maybe somewhere down the line, you know, great grandparents, whatever, you just never know. Alright, same here. Make kids with my daughter was born. The hospital almost handed her to a white woman who wasn't the same ward as me. My son was born just as white. Today my son is brown like me and my daughter is about the same skin tone as Meghan. Okay, that reminds me of how 99% of babies start with blue eyes and how can change over time. It's like people don't understand genetic. My family is all mixed. We all don't look like. One of my cousin is a twin. Her dad is white and her mom is mixed race. One twin is blonde, blue eyes, nothing like her sister who is brown eyes and brown hair. Her great grandmother genetic. Okay, both my sister and my hubby are Irish white. Two boys. One only has to see the sun and turns brown. Other turn red to keeps out of the sun. Can't even start to think of the possibilities with mixed race couples. Alright, there's more, but let's move on. Already 32 minutes and I wanna, whatever left, I wanna keep it within this video. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I wish you were perfect parents like Prince William and Kate Middleton. There's the laugh. Alright, let's see here. Kate Middleton and Prince William are perfect parents. That's in quote, by the way, as Duke continues stepping up. You see, there's that hand movement again, pushing away. So, and that, I don't know, they should look into that. They might have some issues here. So many other issues. So they should look into that. There's this. 19-time Kate Middleton dominate motherhood. Who is this child? That's the first time I'm saying. Kate Middleton is a great mom to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Okay, let's see here. Why the Duchess of Cambridge's parenting style is something we can all be inspired by. We can learn some helpful lesson. Oh my God, that was in 2020. Oh my God. Let's see here. What did I say here? The shenanigans that went at the Jubilee. I forgot. I call it bubbly, not Jubilee. The shenanigan that went at the bubbly, I sort of blame her for it. It's like the saying, don't wake up a sleepy baby. Louis seems like he was watching the thing his own way. She had to disturb him. All she needed to do is let him be. Louis was doing the most important part. He was minding his own. Yep, that's what I saw from the clips. I didn't watch the full shenanigan that was going on, but the clips that I came across, it seems like he was sitting watching the thing his own way, but she had to go and disturb him, talk in his ear, and he doesn't want to hear it. All right, so that's what I saw. There's here, absolutely agree, she has to have those cameras on her. All right, somebody will agree with me here. 5 people at least agree with me. The way the PR has set them to fail is the same way they set Louis up to fail, by bringing him to an edge of an appropriate event, not bringing snack, toys. You see, all other parents know all the, it's true, these kind of things needs to be done, and especially with the amount of money these people have, I think the best thing they should have done, create a private setting in the back behind the bleachers, wherever it was, all right, for the kids to run around. Put things for them to play. Let them be kids off of the camera. When they finish jumping around, release some energy, come back out, and then sit down again, and then back and forth until they're tired. This is something, if they're watching my video, next time something like that happen, is do something like that. Create a small little space, okay, for them to jump around, or create it specially for them, where whenever they're doing event like that, bring it for the kids to jump around. All right, and then let them be off of the camera. The nanny is there watching them so they don't kill each other in the back. And then once they finish jumping around, they want to see mommy, go to mommy, sit down quietly. All right, because now they are the age of appropriate. I think there's some of them that's 10, 11 or something. They should understand the way the okay, I read this. Okay, I was reading that the other parents see things that they could have done. Okay, let's see here. Let's pick it up from here. Bringing him to an age and appropriate event, not bringing snacks, toy, not removing him from the area at the sign of tantrum, and not sending him home. There it is. Move away, take him someplace. This is why I keep on saying they should create a place privately behind closed door. Thank for this receipt of the invisible contract. I learned how to get punched in the face, kick, mouths, clap on, and basically told to piss off by 4-year-old whilst flicking my hair. I mean, you learn to, but is it acceptable? What do you do to make the kids stop? This is the teachable moment when the kids are doing this. This is why I keep on saying there's no blueprint. When you left the hospital with your kid, the hospital don't give you a manual how to raise your kids. All right, as the kid grows, first of all, you have your learning from your parents. You're gonna omit some of the things your parents teach you that you didn't like, and then you're gonna create your own. And some of the good things that as an adult you see that your parents did to you, you're gonna keep. Now, as you raising your own family, as the child is growing, there are some signs, there are some behavior he's gonna display. This is when you stop him. Okay, he's slapping you with a tone voice. You don't need to hit him, you don't need to do certain things. Speak in a tone voice, harsh. Let him know you disagree with him. Okay, this is not appropriate. All right, so next time he knows, he's gonna get that same type of tone of voice from you. He'll know not to do it. Okay, and then when it's time to play, you play with your child. You do silly things, you do all the fun things with them. But when he does something wrong, you turn your demeanor, you turn your tone of voice, you be strict with him. This is how parenting start going. Okay, there's no blueprint. We don't know how the kid is gonna grow up to be later on in life, but at least this part where you have control of the kids, this is how you do it. You omit things your parents did to you you didn't like. Okay, you keep the good things that you like from your parents, and then you create new one. And then as the child is growing, you that's the word, discipline. You discipline him as you move forward. All right, you don't accept slapping from a child. That's not acceptable. If he's doing that to you when he goes to school, he's gonna do that to another child. Okay, and this is why I tell my kids, when kids are doing certain things to you, because I really don't want them to start. anything, because I do not have time for those shenanigans. Because not every now and then, you know, things blow out of proportion. They don't let kids be kids. I tell my children, when someone does something to you, let the teacher know. Go a couple times, and when you come home, tell me. And if it's consistent, all right, you keep on telling the teacher, and I'm aware of it, and then I contact the teacher and say, do something about it, and this doesn't stop, protect yourself. If you have to punch the kid so he could leave you alone, do that. But the main important thing is, do not start. Don't be the one to start. Let an adult know, so at least someone is aware. If things blow out of proportion, I have to go to court and all of this. You know, I have a tracking record to show, look, this is what happened. We told the teacher. I spoke to the teacher. They didn't do anything. Then my son had to protect himself. All right? I literally explained to my son a couple weeks ago. Something like that was happening. I come to him and I say, I'm sorry. Right now, this is what you have to do. It may not be the appropriate thing, but because if this happened, I explained to him, if this happened, that happened, there's a possibility this is what I have to do. I do not have money to hire a lawyer to defend you. All you need to do is do the steps that I tell you, and then when you come home, tell me the truth. I'm gonna go by your truth for me to defend you. So you need to be as honest as possible. If you're lying to me, I'm gonna punish you. Okay? I need the truth, nothing but the truth, so I could protect you. This is my job. I don't have any problem with that. With my kids, when they were growing up, I don't know. They did silly thing and I punished them, but I can't think of anything where there was hating or something like that. I don't know. But these people. But let's move on. I'm already 40 minutes. Oh my God, my explanation went overboard. Let's move on. Okay, still focusing on the Cambridges. All right, there's this. The nation love and respect for the Queen has been unwavering. What is less predictable, however, is just how much those feelings the public will transfer to those waiting in the wings. This is where Eugenie got her picture. She cut out and them out and kept the blood family. Unfortunately, you see, there's the thing here. Look at that picture. This is what I was saying. She had to speak in his ear. The kid does not want to hear that. His behavior. Okay, this is a still image. Okay, it's completely different with a video. She always had to speak to him. The kid does not want to hear it. She need to get that. The kid does not want to hear. He's just there watching. Let him be. Okay, look at the two oldest. Just let them be. She had to speak. This is the perfect picture here that explain what I was saying. Just let the kid be. You may not like the way he's sitting, but you know his behavior. Once you start talking to him, he's gonna act out. Just let him be. All right, I can see it being extended to the next slide. Her Majesty the Queen is respected and loved, but the rest, there's the thinking face. Okay, outstanding article. Oh, that's the article. All right, let me bookmark it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to read it. That's the article that what's his name, Omid wrote. Okay, looks like he brings some important point. Maybe I'll read it on my for my other channel. So you guys need to subscribe, or the link is gonna be in the description. You guys go check it out yourself. Okay, I can see being extended. Okay, I just read that. Outstanding article. It's really refreshing to have this weekly delight of critical thinking after an overdose of sycophantic propaganda. 100% the Queen is held in great affection and respect by a huge majority. That is something the others can only dream of. One of two. Once she's gone, not only do the two heirs not have her star power, the infighting for power and control via media briefing and counter briefing will erode support for them even more. We know this is how they operate even now. Yep, enjoy this period. This is as good as it gets. All right, they might have something under their sleeve to maintain that position. I don't know. So many things that I saw going in the UK, I thought they were done, but they come back again. Okay, I don't understand why the House of Sussex and the House of Cambridge can forget whatever it is and party. No. This is so childish. No. I'm telling you, William is very dangerous around Harry and Meghan. No, 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 no. And what William did, went out of his way to make Meghan lose that case.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
It's unacceptable. There's no way, no way. Meghan, well, she won the case, but if she had lost the case, can you imagine the amount of money she had to spend to pay those people? Okay, Meghan went there to do work, to help the people.
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
This is more than a cookbook. And what I mean by that is the power of food is more than just the meal itself. It is the story behind it. And when you get to know the story of the recipe, you get to know the person behind it. And that's what we're talking about in terms of coming together to really engage and talk and to be able to celebrate what connects us rather than what divides us. That, I believe, is the ethos of Together. So to the women of the Hub Community Kitchen, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this adventure with you. I'm so privileged to know you. I'm so excited to see the projects you're going to continue to do in your own community, the community at large, and also how you're going to inspire people globally by sharing your stories and your recipes. It's so impactful. We can see just in a few days alone, and the book's not even out yet, what you've been able to do. That's a testament to what this means to people, and I'm so proud of you. So on that note, I know some of you started eating, as you should. I'd be the last one to want the food to get cold. So please enjoy a beautiful lunch. Another round of applause for the women of the Hub Community Kitchen, and cheers to Together. Thank you.
Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding.
This nonsense that they did disrupt the things that she wanted to do, that barrage of negativity. No. What did Harry say? Space. Let them space out. I don't know. They're still at it. I don't know why they can't be content with what they have right now. This is what the problem is with them. They're never content. They have the capacity, that mentality to defend, creating bullshit out of nothing. Harry wants to live life.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. When I lost my mum 23 years ago, you took me under your wing. You looked out for me for so long, but the media is a powerful force. Together, you have given me an education about living. And this role has taught me more about what is right and just than I could ever have imagined. We are taking a leap of faith, so thank you for giving me the courage to take this next step.
Wants to enjoy life, wants to enjoy his children, his family. Okay, he leave the space and said, you could have all of this, let me move away with my family and enjoy life. These people, I don't know, they're not enjoying life. Okay, Harry and Charles. Okay, in many cultures the elder is expected to lead by example. This is how I'm like, there's no adult in this family. The Queen shut her mouth. I don't know if she said anything privately, but if that nonsense keeps going, she's the Queen. She'd have come out and put a stop to it. It should have been like, take a few hours off of people regular programming and say start this BS, you know, but she's not doing it. All right, so there's some shape or form she's benefit from it, or maybe she just wanted it to end after her, so she's let it be, burn the bridges themselves. Harry and Charles seems to have patched things nicely and moving on. I don't think so, but I don't know what she's talking about. All right, let's see here. Excuse, oh, somebody's up. It's 5 o'clock. Somebody's up. I just hear a door open. Excuse me, if she did deny a little bit of photo until I'm told otherwise, I lost my respect. Let's see what some people say here. There's 28 comment again. Forget. Where have you been the last 6 years? The smear campaign against Sussexes, then and still ongoing, have two main origin, KP and Kensington Palace and Clarence House. Harry will never forget nor forgive. Yeah, it was too much. It was too much. Taking his security away, and the amount of nonsense that I see that's going on. That video is gonna be on Team Sussex. It was too much. I'm telling you, those prayers I be putting out, let the blind see, protection and all of that, they need that. My goodness, it's very scary. Harry knows. This is why he said he's not coming to the UK without having his security. Really, I don't know what kind of superhuman you are, but I never forgive my father for treating my kids as less than. Never. Alright, totally get where you're coming from. However, I won't describe it as nicely nor patch up, but a beginning. It's difficult for the Cambridges and Prince Charles to totally just move on. Forget as their future was put in jeopardy by the interview and they are wary of what they say. I'll be honest, even if they patch things up, Prince Harry could never trust him again. He must always keep a guard. That's right. He must keep a guard, as I believe it is him that hates Meghan's blackness and thereby Harry's children. Okay, I'm not sure who. For some reason, I'm thinking is William. Okay, Harry is the popular brother. That wasn't meant to happen. This Harry is too well liked in spite of his history of questionable antics, Nazi uniform, partying. But we find out. Let's not forget. We find out it was the brother who made him choose that outfit. Okay, and he was wearing something else. But the how do you call this? The royal rights didn't report on it. Okay, it's somewhere in my videos, all right, because I record almost every day, so this I know I come across it. Okay, and this is a threat to William. All William needed to do, mind his own business and make the people of the UK happy. He will not have any problem. But he's into everybody's business. This is what's gonna end his reign, whatever he may have. It's not even about the brothers, it's the institution. It's the difference between being a museum guard and being an explorer. They can't have that. Okay. You want to know why the Sussexes committed the ultimate betrayal during the Oprah interview? They cannot be trusted. Where this woman come from, or this person? This will not get better, period. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, somebody's up. I don't know who's that. Next tweet. There's this here. The people who call Sussex squad names were yesterday standing around like damn fools, waving to a hologram in a golden carriage. There's the laugh. I will never forget this. Never. There's me responded. I was like, what the F? What's the point of all these shenanigans? Either she knew, 1, something against her, 2, telling her subject, you don't need me when you can do this, 3, subject or fool for supporting this. OMG, what the F? I thought I was the only one. I could not believe it when I saw the video. All those people on the horses and the golden carriage, and what was there? The hologram of her. Unless something happened to her, I don't know. The strangest thing I have ever seen as the squad. I had to follow you to point that out. It made my day. And they see nothing wrong with it. That's the thing here. Huh? She's talking about royalists who make fun of us. Okay, I saw it and I can't believe it. People were raving. It was like a scene of a dystopian novel. The world ended and we are all living in a Hunger Game now. Okay, what is this hologram I keep hearing about? Can someone clue me in? Okay, basically during the Platinum Jubilee there was a hologram during the very British pageant of young Queen Elizabeth that all the royalists were waving at. Okay, I'm falling. Hilarious beyond words. Couldn't believe people waved to a hologram. I swear, right, laughing my ass off. I believe ya. Well, yeah, I saw it. It's probably in one of my videos, I think. I don't know if I have it, but I know I come across it. Next tweet. Let's see here. Okay, Harry and Meghan are private jet rich. May they never fly commercial ever again as the campaign for a more sustainable environment. Okay, there's the jet. I mean, it may not be the exact jet, but typical private jet. Can you imagine, you know, the kids probably just running freely, let them be. But if they go commercial, COVID is still out there. Nobody wants to put their masks and all of this. What was it? There was a tweet that I came across where several flights were canceled because the people who work for the planes had COVID. I don't know. These people think they're invincible. All right, so that's that. Let's see it. HG said, Harry did say whenever he is traveling with his family, it will be private. By himself, commercial. Any concerned parent can understand that. May God continues to protect them and give them all the riches they desire. They work hard for whatever they have. When Jesus said he will give you exceedingly abundantly above all you can think or imagine. He never said now start living or look poor. Pray they continue living their best lives. With their kids, I get why they fly privately. They are just mad because they wanted one passenger to snap a picture of the kids so they could make profit of it. I don't know. Harry have been saying that he's not, when he's traveling with his family, he's not gonna go commercial. It's gonna be private. All right. With the kids, they position themselves in all airports and probably book flights and all departing flights with the hope they hit the jackpot. How dare they live on unscheduled flight when we don't know? Let's embarrass them, except not working. I hope my God's sister and her family will continue to preserve their privacy and spend as much money as they have. Imagine how many people infiltrate the Cali London flight that the tabloid put to hell with Harry, Meghan and their family. Yep, they don't own a jet. They could rent it. That's the thing, they could rent it. Owning it is a freaking headache. You have to maintain it. You have to have a space to park it when you're not using it. So they rent it when they need it. That's the best way to go. Let's see it. Thank God for their lives. They are hardworking couple, not lazy doll. UK taxpayers' money collectors. Amen. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, I have 10 minutes to go and wake up the kids. I'm hearing noise. One of them probably up, or it could be my husband. Next tweet. We should ban private jet. Harry and Meghan were pictures using one on Sunday after attending the Queen's Jubilee. But should they be banned to protect the environment? Or are private jets a safer way to super rich to travel? Jeremy Vine said that. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Let's see here. Do you have this debate when any other royals use private jet that pay for? Okay. Yeah, somebody's up. All right. Do you have this debate when any other royals use private jet that we pay for? No, you wait for Harry and Meghan who pay their own way. You prefer them to be commercial where the nutters you rile up daily can easily access them, right? Leave them alone. Okay, that's this. He can afford to do it. He offset his CO2 carbon footprint, and most importantly ensure his family are safe. All the royals use private jets and helicopters, yet you only focus on Harry and Meghan. There's a thinking face. William and Charles are the one who lecture us on the environment. Focus on them. All right, 34 seconds. All right, let's see this one.
By commercial, I spend 99% of my life traveling the world by commercial. Occasionally there needs to be an opportunity based on a unique circumstance to ensure that my family are safe.
There it is.
And it's generally as simple.
That's the thing here. I didn't even know this was there. I need to bookmark this. Yep, let's move it back a little bit.
Safe, and it's generally as simple as that. But as I said in my speech, for me, what it is about balance. And if I have to do that, not a decision that I would want to take, but if I have to do that, then I will ensure, as I have done previously, and I will continue to make sure that I do, is to balance out that impact that I have. And I've always offset my CO2 by commercial.
Yep, so he always offset his carbon footprint. Then your future king environment champion, with his Earthship prize that he praised during his last Jubilee speech, uses daily helicopter for short trips that can easily be done by train or car plus private jet for each of his long trip. All of this on the taxpayers' back. Okay, Princess Anne took the flight from London to Edinburgh and back on Friday to feed a penguin. What? Feed a penguin and cut a cake, all on taxpayers' dime. Discuss. Wow. She's a white. Well, they won't. Okay, William, Kate, and their children. You know, with Anne, I gotta say this. I may not like her position or whatever but she's honest with herself. I have to give her credit for. All right, she told you, I'm not gonna change. She's not trying to be something else. She said, I'm not gonna change. She said that in the, how do you call this, the Vanity Fair. All right, she told you she's not making bullshit to please the public. She tell you exactly what she's all about. So if you guys want to still fund this for him to fly to go feed a pigeon, when she could easily tell someone over there to feed the pigeon, whatever it is, or schedule, if it's for a public event, schedule it in a certain way where couple things could be done on that day. But no, you guys are more than happy to willfully fund these people, while many of you are going to food banks for charities to go and help you. So what can I say? Hey, but it's the other one who's doing the hypocrisy and then doing completely 360. All right, let's see here. William and Kate and their children have taken helicopters throughout the Jubilee. They take private jets regularly, all of which is paid for by the taxpayers. Two people paying for their own flight is what you want to discuss? Seriously? UK, why do you put up with this? That's the thing here. That's the thing here. Let's feed this and then move on. Okay, if these shows hosts can tackle an issue without bias, they need to find new materials. The royal family will soon be headed by supremely selfish, envious monarchs, and UK media is heavily invested in peeling off the scabs of royal family want to resist healing and recovery. Okay, are Harry and Meghan now the future king and queen of England? Because why? Okay, the press didn't know when they left, so when are the pictures of them using the jet? All right, let's see here. Oh my god, I was gonna stop, but there's this here. Why didn't you discuss this? Meghan, they're willing to lie to protect others but not willing to tell the truth about Harry and I. Okay, a quick reminder that Prince William and Kate Middleton continue to live a life of luxury on the British taxpayers and remain silent about the abuse against his own brother Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle that has been going on for 7 years now. Abolish the monarchy. 22 seconds. Let's see here. Oh, there's no audio. Yep, that's them using their private jet. Yep. All right, there's this. I said let them go ahead and ban private jet. I won't really, okay, it won't really affect Harry and Meghan who don't live in the UK, but it sure as hell will affect the perfect royals. So go right on ahead and have their feudal discussions. Actually skip the debate, institute the ban right away. All right, Jeremy Vine, okay, they're tagging her. This is why they can keep on with their narrative, because each time they raise their BS, the squad come in and fight back. All right, are you being hypocritical, racist, lunatic, or just sarcastic? There's the thinking face. Start from these lots. All right, there's all of them using their private jet and helicopters and all of that. There's this again. Practice with, I guess, what you preach. They clearly don't. All right, so there's that. All right, so I have three more after this, and I'm gonna stop. I'm probably not gonna finish this. I might record it in another video. While Prince William lecture us plebs to do our bit to save the planet, here he is about to board a private helicopter. Okay, that's his personal helicopter gifted to him by the Queen. That helicopter is his Uber. If the drive is more than 30 minutes, then it's too long. Out comes the 11 million pound Uber. Would you rather he drove and was it 6 armor Range Rover with a fleet of security Range Rovers? Time and security are important factors. Maybe think before posting. But whatever, I'm sure there's a balance. Either leave your ass home early, okay, use the cheapest way, which will be the train, okay, wear public train, because hey, if we want to be really critical thinking here, you do time management. If you know certain things are happening at a certain time, you leave either a day before or leave several hours before and do the trip in a cheapest way. All right, and then you get in time to the place that you're gonna be. Okay, as did Prince Harry and Meghan in a private jet. Sorry, is he supposed to catch the bus? Oh Oh my god, this one is good because they live across the pond. That's his Uber to Norfolk to go spend time with Rose. Okay, how does Greta get around? Okay, she has twice crossed the Atlantic on a sailboat just to attend a climate conference. Otherwise, she takes the train. Okay, but at Harry and Meghan, don't you know William will be king? All right, so that's that. I'm gonna stop here. I don't want to throw any prayers for these lots. I have 3 more, maybe during the day, depending on how my editing is doing. I might record it later and then insert it in this. All right, so that's it for now.
The next day.
Okay, today is June 9th, 2022. It is 6:43 a.m. In a few minutes, my kids are about to leave the door. I have 3 more tweets to finish that video, so I want to get it out of the way because during the day there's a lot of noise. So this is my back end. Let's go on Twitter. All right, so this is the tweet I put. What is it? I think that was the tweet. Yeah, that's the tweet. Okay, did someone throw him over the balcony? Iman Holmes announces break from GB News due to back problems. When I first heard it, I responded that it's since the 7th. I said, I don't know. First thought, Brokeback Mountain. And this, I have no clue what it means here, but I'm sticking with it. Alright, yes, her beauty, especially now that she's multiplied. She's tall for 1 year, or Meghan's just short. Okay, so is that something completely different, or the squad just ignoring what he's having issues with? Okay, I think that's what the squad are doing. Okay, wow, sure, I don't know what you heard, but it wasn't me. I have an alibi. I mean, I will have an alibi as soon as I find out when this happened. I mean, nothing. Backache pain is the worst and it's hell, but for him, let him have it. No empathy from me. I think he was the one who said, and I blur it out when I first heard it, when he was on TV, that to throw the Sussexes, you know, off the balcony or something, if they come, something like that. I'm sorry if you suffer. I know many people who do, and it can be debilitating. I'm lucky in that regard, but I won't wish it on anyone. Yeah, I have back problem too. The balcony didn't want him. He may had a terrible accident and fell off one. How they buried that story as fast as lightning. Words came hunting him back. Okay, it's Iman Holmes' turn. Karma is cleaning up one by one. Bad people. I'm waiting for the result. I hope I won't be disappointed. And another one. There's that. There's more comment, but I already have an hour worth from my recording yesterday. I don't want this to be too long. Next tweet, and it's the same comment. I mean, the same topic. The man who said Harry and Meghan should be thrown off the balcony is having health issues and is taking a break. Comma be in this street like there's this, comma is visiting him and he should enjoy the anger of God. If it's true, because those people lie all sort of ways. Okay, comma is not resting ever again. Comma has been waiting since 2016. Comma, the ancestors have been working overtime in this 2022. Okay, I told ya, comma can be a bitch and she mad as hell. She's running wild in this here street and on this bird app. Touch not my appointed and do my prophet no harms, end quote. We are serving a living God. Comma is strong where Harry and Meghan is concerned. All the haters are falling downward. Pierce Morgan, Dan Wooten, Angela Levine, and many more. God got your area code. We just need to keep on praying. I think at first I said I wasn't gonna do a prayer, but after I finish this, I'll do a prayer. Okay, comma is strong where Harry and Meghan is concerned. All the haters are falling down. Okay, I read that already. Witnessing comma like T. I just can't believe how quick Harry and Meghan's comma is. I'm honestly quite jealous. I pray that he comes out of the hospital soon from the other side. Oh my God. Did he actually go to the hospital? Oh my God. Okay, every single time. Oh Lord. Okay, I know it will happen to him someday. All of them. Next will be Levine and Eden, comma is comma. Oh my God. Oh, the tragedy. Yep, anything bad you do to others, karma takes in. Every time they come for this couple, Diana does a boomerang to their enemies. Alright, after what's on the screen, that's it. What the hell with these glasses? Okay, comma never forgets a face or an address. Well, Saturn, the warlord of comma, just turned retrograde, and comma justice is being dished out, and bucket loads left, right, center, and I'm sitting over here watching. This is my last one, and then I will do a quick prayer. What did I say I was gonna pray? I don't know when I get to the elder. Okay, did someone throw him over the balcony? Elam Holmes announces a break from GB News due to back problems. My God, there's the laugh. The squad are just laughing. Okay, he's experiencing the pain for trying to inflict pain and hate on Harry and Meghan. They'll never learn. Totally. Yep, this is all like they have to feel their own pain watching karma unfold like exactly. I wish. Okay, so that's it. I finished those 3 tweets. Let's do a prayer. Let's say prayer for thanks. Prayer for thanks, and let's say thanks and gratitude. Let's do that. Okay, anything. Okay, that's this here. Thank you, O Lord, for the blessing you have bestowed on my life. You have provided me with more than I could ever have imagined. You have surrounded me with people who always look out for me. Definitely, that's for the Sussexes. You have given me family and friends who bless me every day with kind words and action. Okay, so that was pretty good. Let's go to image. Okay, that's good. I'm finished before the kids left. I was going to this, then I said that, so maybe I'll do both. Prayer of thanks to God. Dear Heavenly Lord, back then, before I knew how far into the wilderness did I go, how distant was my heart. You saw me go away. Wow, that's Harry who left the UK. You saw me go away and you let me be free. Now that's in the US. You waited and waited, your spirit whispering to my heart, why so much love when I turn my back on you? I can only understand you through love, and by grace I get closer to you. Let my heart and lips sing your praises. May I thank you from the center of my soul, from the rooftop, from the mountains. I cry out with all the creation, thank you for loving me, thank you for saving me. Oh my God, this is for Harry. Thank you for pulling me out of the pit of despair. You placed me on your heavenly throne. I sit with the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Most High. How great and good is your love for me. Thank you, O Heavenly Lord. Thank you for saving my soul. In Jesus' name, amen. I don't even want to read the other one. Wow, this is very, very powerful. Should I read the other one out of curiosity? Because this one hit everything that I feel for Harry. He came back from the UK after the Jubilee, safe and sound with his family, and the thing that he experienced. Wow. Okay, so this was the other prayer. Let's see how it touches me. Okay, prayer for thankfulness, thankful for life prayer. Dear Lord, I am grateful for this wonderful gift of my life that you have blessed me with. It is ripe with chances and choices I can make with it. The many things I can learn, the awe-inspiring sight I can see, the delightful sound I can hear, the different people I can meet. There are many beautiful things in this life you have given. Along with it, many paths I can travel. I am alive with the will to think and act, and I thank you for such blessing. Amen.
Together, you have given me an education about living. And this role has taught me more about what is right and just than I could ever have imagined. We are taking a leap of faith, so thank you for giving me the courage to take this next step.
Okay, I think both of them are pretty good. So that's it. Look at this. I think in this video I was talking about how Harry wanted to live life. He left for a reason and all of that. Those clips I was including, I think it ties in pretty well. So both of these prayers, I think, hit the nail on the head. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. There's 2 things you could do if you don't want to donate. You could watch the commercial or become a member. I guess that's part of donating as well. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for your support.